Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Los Angeles Chargers and our home team. On the visiting sideline, there's Chargers head coach Jim Harbaugh. His guys falling in the season opener, getting a second straight road game to start the season. His counterpart on the other side, the coach of the home team. His guys, on the other hand, were winners in Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he's stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. So here come the Chargers, the offense getting set to come out, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
So you take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly. I mean, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a clean slate. But when you talk to his coaches, they say,
he gets free down the sideline, inside the 25. And he is gone. 75 yards. Touchdown, Chargers. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the man who won the national championship back at Ohio State. It's Will Howard.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end. And the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Broderick Jones, the former first-round pick, guilty that time. From the gun, it's Howard. That's complete, left side to Pickens. Well, they'll get the penalty yardage back here. Pickup of 10. And it will be 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd down at the 39-yard line.
They're going to go play action with Howard. It's into the hands of Pickens once again. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
38 yards.
A big play there. 38 yards.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in, and that'll go down as an incompletion. 3rd and 11. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. Flush to his right, he'll try to run for it. taking advantage of the room to run. A gain of 19 on the scramble.
A gain of 19 yards. That's another first down. First and goal.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And he will take this one across into the end zone for the touchdown. His first touchdown of the new campaign.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come out with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to get going with their second possession. Greg, it's one of those weird feelings you build all year for the opener. When you play a tight game and lose, it kind of changes the feeling coming into this week a little bit.
Yeah, it certainly does, and if you're not careful, what's that cardinal rule? We don't want one loss to turn into 2, one bad play to turn into 2. The best teams in this league, Mike, they have an uncanny ability that regardless, good or bad, blowout or close one, from the previous week before, it doesn't lead into the next week's work and ultimately the next week's game. So we'll find out, were they able to learn from the good? And there certainly was a lot of it. But can they move forward today and not let the disappointment of last week trickle into today?
Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And this one is recovered by the defense.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. First and 10. They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
That's the score. Our home team 14, visitors 7.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Chargers offense and Omarion Hampton getting set for their next possession. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him. And your offensive line has had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll go with Hampton. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 6. McConkey in motion. Another run here with Hampton. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. What can they do here on third down and 7? From the gun, it's Herbert. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. A give, and here comes Hampton. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short. They'll go again with Hampton, and he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
That's another Chargers first down.
On the ground, Hampton. Open space inside the 10. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. The tight end, Kincaid, in motion. Hampton. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. He'll try to run with Hampton. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
2-yard pickup.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Now a second timeout called by the defense. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. They'll go. It's Hampton. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Yeah, so I think, Mike, this is one of those decisions where the conditions and the elements definitely come into play. I think in a normal day of clear weather, this coach makes a different decision in this situation. But here, I can totally understand why he decided to be aggressive and go for it on fourth down.
The home team's offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll start from their own 4. Not a lot of room for error back here. It's first and 10. We'll start this on the ground with Warren. Oh, gotta be careful here. Looks like they're just going to avoid the safety, but not by much. That was close to being a disaster.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Now the offense will use their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. Now a timeout, Chargers here. That's their second. Clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break.
7-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Brings up third
and 7. Out of the gun, it's Howard. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind, and while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down.
Perhaps he didn't get all of it. Their catch is taken right around midfield. The Chargers offense going to take over just before the half. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Herbert to throw. That one on target to Moore. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers are back within 4 at 14 to 10.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this 1st half.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. As this Sunday's action is coming to a close, big day of football we had today. Here we go. Our look around the NFL starts now. In Atlanta, the Falcons at home to take on the Saints in the NFC South. And it's the man from Louisville, Tyler Shuck. A great throw here, back right corner of the end zone, touchdown. The Saints are off to a good start, 2-0 on the young season. From there, it's up to Minneapolis. Let's look in on the Vikings. They're playing host to the Miami Dolphins. And it's the veteran, Aaron Jones. He's going to show some burst, and he has a score, 24 yards on the touchdown. The Vikings are out to a 2-0 start. They roll in this one. Lastly, let's go out to Santa Clara. The 49ers hosting the Seattle Seahawks. And it's JSN, Jackson Smith and Jigba. He had his way with the defense from beginning to end. How about 4 touchdown catches in the game? The Seahawks even up their record at 1-1 as they get the win here. With that, we give you a look at the rest of the early games and games still in progress here in Week 2 of the NFL season. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The home team's offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And we'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Junior Colson there to make the stop.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Howard. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a 1st down.
Complete to Pat Freiermuth.
Now, Howard. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 41.
Off the play fake. Here's Howard. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Howard to throw again. Left side, caught by Lamb. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
On the pickup.
Howard back to the air one more time. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
And a first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
To throw again, it's Howard. He'll swing this out to Johnson. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
That 3rd down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Looking middle, he'll get it complete to McConkey. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Gain of 16 yards. And the Chargers 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Hampton. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
7-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Moore going in motion. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll drop to throw. Oh, and a crusher there. He can't get a throw away, and he's taken down.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. Open man, left side, he's got it. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and will take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. Herbert keeping it on the zone read. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 37 yards. They'll run with Hampton. Good blocking, and he's in. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown Chargers. That his second touchdown tonight.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The home team's offense starting to trot out for this next possession. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with first down. We'll look underneath here for Johnson. 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
To the air. Howard. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Howard now to throw it here on 2nd down. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. This offense still has the 1 timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now.
1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Howard. A pass taken in by Johnson. Oh, he's going to be taken down, and now they've got to spike it or get the field goal team out here quickly.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, Howard. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with
no challenge flags in the last 2 minutes from the sideline. All second looks will come from replay, and I think the referee's been buzzed here to get another look at this call, and it is a big one. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand.
The kick is good. Makes the score our home team 24, visitors 17.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Safe kick taken at the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. And they'll quickly signal for timeout. It's not looking good, but at least they're going to have one final play. Maybe a miracle can get them down to the end zone. Now a shot here, deep middle. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So the fans going to head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. And that'll do it For my partner, Greg Olson, for our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night, everybody.